Hi there, this is Juliette from Love Life, Love Relationships, and welcome to day 30 of our YouTube challenge. Yes, today is the final day, but the conversation just begins now. Today I'd like to speak to you about intimacy. Intimacy in relationships, and as well as, prior to relationships. So a lot of people have sex and intimacy even when they're not in a relationship. And sometimes perhaps they're not even in search of a relationship. They just want the sex and the intimacy. Now, I spoke to you yesterday about Scott Peck's book, The Road Less Travelled. And I also want to speak about him again today because he has some great stuff around sex, really. And he says, for him, he says, sex is a problem. Sex is a problem for children, it's a problem for teenagers, it's a problem for adults, it's a problem for bricklayers, it's a problem for nurses, and it's a problem for him himself. And, if you think about it, the conversation of sex, even when we're little, that conversation is quite a challenging one. So whether you've been a teenager, which all of us have, or whether you have teenagers and children, approaching that conversation, when to have the birds and the bees conversation is quite challenging. What age do you do it? When is it appropriate? How much should you tell them? If you tell them, are they going to go out there and, be like bunny rabbits in springtime? So the conversation is quite a challenging one, but I'm opening up a discussion here which will be continued in further videos. So, how is your sex and intimacy in your relationships? Do you have a great sex life? And if you do, that's wonderful. Maybe some people, they have experienced a great sex life for, a couple of months and then maybe even a couple of years. But then they come across a problem because people change. Maybe you change, your partner changes, you have kids or whatever it is. And then you come across different problems. I'm not saying that sex and intimacy isn't wonderful, but there are some challenges there for us. And we will be looking into this further. It's a very important area for a lot of people. And for a lot of people, they think that it's the most important thing in a relationship, in an intimate relationship. So I'd love to hear your views on that. And I'd love you to join in with this conversation. I look forward to speaking to you again. And thank you for joining me on this 30-day challenge. And come back soon. And do check out some of the other women. Their videos are still all up there with their channels. And there's some great stuff. So go and look at it now. And I'll speak to you soon. Bye.